Hello there and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So if you've never watched one of my videos before, I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energies. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now all my messages are twin flame related because I am a twin flame myself. So if you've been guided to my channel for any reason, it could be because you are a twin flame, about to meet your twin flame, or already in some sort of twin flame connection, heading towards union in 3D. Maybe you don't even know you're in a twin flame connection. So who knows, if you've been guided to this channel for any reason, it could be because you're a twin flame. I'm a twin flame myself, and right now I'm a twin flame guide. So you're in good company here if you do feel like you are also on a twin flame journey. So before I begin, I just want to apologise, my eyes are watering. I was laughing so hard at two middle-aged ladies trying to get into a kayak, because I was picturing myself trying to get into a kayak, and that would be me every day, all day, trying to get into a kayak. It was just, the more I tried to not laugh, the more I cried with laughter, and it was just so funny. And so I'm still trying to recover from that. It was just, I laughed, I couldn't stop laughing, and I'm still laughing at, whenever I think about it in my mind, I'll probably start laughing, so I'm trying not to. But yeah, there were two women about my age, because I'm 50 this year, middle-aged, 50 and almost 50 and proud. So let me tell you, I'm excited to be 50 this year. A good reason to celebrate, and my friends are also 50. So a good reason for us all to celebrate. So side note, but yeah, I couldn't stop laughing. So that's why my eyes are so watery, because I've been laughing so hard. But before I get into it, it's just been an amazing day all round. Really strong, beautiful energy coming through tonight. Again, strong energy of Venus, Lemuria. Jesus and Mary are definitely helping bring that sacred union codes in. There's just something beautiful taking place, and I had such an amazing morning with my meditations and things. Beautiful meditation, strong Mother Mary energy coming through again, and also Mary Magdalene and Jesus. And there's just something, I just get sacred union code. So it's like I feel, I'm just feeling it's happening. But you need to trust that it's happening. To align fully with union in the 3D, you have to let go of the outcome of having reunion in the 3D, which sounds like a very strange way to put it, but it's true. When you let go of the need, when you let go of the whole, when will it happen, what day will it happen, what month will it happen, when you have completely let go of the outcome and you just know it's happening, because I just keep getting it's happening. Sacred union code. Sacred union codes are coming in, whether that's to you now or whether that's to you very soon. Sacred union codes. Venus energy. Powerful love. And you don't realise it, but your guides, your ancestors, the archangels, the ascended masters, all the beings from around the universe are helping and trying to pull these unions together. If that is what's destined to happen, trust that it's going to happen. Trust is the operative word here. So let's get into the opening prayer, and then I will tell you what this message is. Some really strong masculine energy coming through, and some beautiful songs, which I'll tell you about in a moment. Calling in my heavenly ancestors, my spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. Excuse me, I call you in now for your love, your guidance and protection throughout, as I bring forward this message for the Twin Flame Collective. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times, as I bring forward this message for the Twin Flame Collective. Can I also request, Archangel Michael, you surround my home, No, not my home. Whoever watched this message online surround their home, their loved ones, their home, and pets also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilize the connection between myself and spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light, and gratitude to all. And so it is. Okay, let's clear the energy, and then I'll tell you a bit about what this message is. Ooh. Okay. Now, before I get into this, I want to share something with you that happened to me this morning. I had a beautiful start to the morning, I think I said, and I woke up early, but I thought it's too cold to get up and I've got nothing to get up for. So I stayed in bed with Roxy, but opened my blind and allowed the morning sun to come through. And it was just beautiful. I was just lying there. Rox and I were lying, basking in the beautiful morning sun coming in the window. And it was just, I was feeling so much beautiful energy coming through from the same Mother Mary. Her Mother Mary's energy came in so beautifully, and I saw a very beautiful smiling feminine energy which came through in a bright burst of fuchsia and gold, and it was just incredible. And then suddenly my third eye filled with this turquoise and white and silvery gold, and it was just such a beautiful start to my day. And then I came downstairs now. I won't bore you too much with details, but my person and I first went into separation in, it would have been April 2022, end of April 2022. And since then, since April 2022, which is crazy to think it's almost 3 years away now, we'd met up here and there, you know, for days and stuff like that. And then I was quickly realising nothing was changing. I would meet him and he was still the same as before, non-committal and all the usual stuff. There was one, it was in September 2023, and we met and we had lunch together, we had dinner together, we spent the evening together, and then we had breakfast together the next morning before he went home. And he dropped me off at my home, and we said goodbye at my gate. Then I walked in to the house, and I straight away picked up my canvas, got my paint out and started painting. And this is what I painted. Okay, now this was when I had, as I say, it was September 2023, and it lies in a pile of my paintings over here. I've got piles of paintings all over my home, and there's a pile of paintings over here. Now this is a really old painting, so it's kind of in the bottom of the pile usually, or kind of sitting, kind of stacked to the side. I came downstairs this morning after my beautiful meditation, and it was lying on my kitchen floor, and I had to pick it up. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why, but that's what happened. And I just feel it was a sign of some kind that the masculines are getting ready to make themselves known again. They're finding ways to reach out to you. So I just want to share that with you. I do feel a lot of sacred union energy coming through. Now the song's such a strange song came through today. Now it's a song called Something Good, and it's from The Sound of Music, because I kept on hearing it. Because I don't know the words, but I just kept on hearing, must have been something good, and I kept on thinking, I don't know, that's from a movie, from a musical. I kind of felt Julie Andrews sang, but I wasn't sure which movie. And then I googled it and I came up with Something Good from The Sound of Music. So that song is relevant to someone. This masculine, or this group of masculine, feels like they weren't deserving of someone as amazing as you, Divine Feminine, or they weren't deserving. This is someone who maybe thought that if they, I do feel an energy of this masculine thinking that if they got too attached to you, if they allowed themselves to feel what they were feeling for you, you might go, you might leave, you might, because I do feel a really wounded inner child, abandonment wounds, and I feel that this masculine really thought that they hadn't done enough to be rewarded with someone as amazing as you in their life, and if they got too attached to you, they might lose you. And I also, and it's strange because last night and I picked up an energy of a masculine saying, I'm writing love letters in my head to you that I'm not sending. And then today I saw a song. Now I have never heard this song in my life, but it appeared on my feed, Unwritten Love Song by Harry Styles, and it just showed up in my feed randomly. So I don't know if that's significant, but listen to that song. And I also heard another song, it's called Love the Hell Out of You by Lewis Capaldi, and it's about somebody saying, I'm going to show you just how much I love you because you have always loved the hell out of me, the heck out of me, but that's not the name of the song. But so this is somebody saying, I'm going to now give you back all that love that you've always given to me. So that's the 3 songs that are very significant. The Something Good song I kept hearing over and over again from when I woke up this morning. And the reason why I'm saying this, I feel this masculine feel like they do not deserve your kind of love. They feel that they didn't deserve all the beautiful love that you had to offer them. Is because John chapter 4 speaks of, now I know it's reverse roles, but it doesn't really matter. This is the energy of what I'm picking up on here. In John 4, Jesus met the Samaritan woman at the water well, and at that point the Samaritans and the Jews were sworn enemies. They didn't talk to each other, didn't look to each other, and so the Samaritan woman thought that, you know, she wasn't going to have any interaction with Jesus and his followers at the water well. But I'm going to sneeze. But Jesus had other ideas because he's Jesus, and Jesus saw no bias, saw no differences. He saw everyone equal, and he turned to her and he spoke to her, and she was taken aback because obviously, you know, you're Jewish. Why are you speaking to me? Because you're not even supposed to be speaking to me. But he asked her questions like, you know, and he offered her. Yeah, he asked her questions about her life, but he offered her what he referred to as living water, a type of water. The type of water he was offering her was going to quench her spiritual thirst, her emotional thirst, because he quickly found out that she'd been searching for love in all the wrong places. She'd been married 5 times, and she was currently the lover of a married man. And obviously in those days that was very, very frowned upon, still is frowned upon, but in those days it was very much, you'd be shunned by the entire community for such an act. Excuse me. And this Samaritan woman was shunned by everyone in her community. That's why she was at the water hole or the water well or whatever it was on her own, at a time when mostly men would go to the water hole because all the other women in her community wanted nothing to do with her. And straight away, Jesus could have saw her as a sinner, like what everyone else did, but he saw a lost soul in her, someone who's been searching for love in all the wrong places, when he was offering her a way to find that love within herself and give her the strength of belief in herself, because she was looking for love in all the wrong ways, which then resulted in the Samaritan woman going back and telling people, you know, she declared it, that this man should have been my enemy, he should have turned his back on me, the same as you've all turned your back on me, but he didn't. He listened to me, he gave me advice and he gave me guidance, and he offered me something no one else ever has. A chance to be confident in myself and to realise that I've been looking in all the wrong places for all the wrong things. So he changed. That moment at that water well changed that Samaritan woman's life and her thought process. So there's something here about this masculine who he felt maybe he would be shunned by his community for whatever reason. If he stepped into his spirituality, he maybe was searching for love in all the wrong places, maybe going through relationship after relationship. And then when you came along, Divine Feminine, you showed him another way. You showed him that his past does not define who he is, because this masculine may have had quite a dodgy past. He may have done things he's not proud of in his past or something. And you showed him that, you know, you weren't judging him, because I do feel this masculine is scared of being judged, or maybe he was judging himself harshly. Or he was scared of being judged by others around him, by his community. Because maybe he was married himself and, you know, they might have called him out because of, you know, him being married or something, whatever this is. But there's definitely something here about, you know, either this masculine feeling judged or worried about people judging him or judging you or something like that. So the reason why I tell you, and that's, I mean, you'd get it more accurately by reading John chapter 4 yourself. But that's the basic gist to it. Jesus gave this woman, an audience to speak about her past and to share what's been going on in her life. And Jesus immediately, they say, he didn't see somebody who deserved to be shunned. He saw somebody who just needed some tenderness and love and some understanding. So, let's see. And I feel that's definitely what you gave this masculine. And I definitely don't think they felt they deserved it. Maybe like that Samaritan woman, she had just resigned herself to the fact that she would always be judged. She would always be, you know, I'm picking up actually on a masculine here. Now this is just coming through. This is a masculine who may have said to you, like, no one ever asks how I am. People only ever contact me when, you know, people only ever contact me when they want something. People never just contact me and say, how are you? Do you need anything? Maybe this person, you know, I just mixed up all my cards. So say for example, lockdown, maybe this masculine was always the one to run about after people and offer help and stuff like that. And then maybe during lockdown, he you know, he wasn't able to get out his home, or, you know, for whatever reason. I'm just using this as an example as I sort my cards. And then not one person phoned him and said, do you need anything? Do you need something? You know, or this masculine could have been unwell for a while or something like that. I don't know why, but earlier on in meditation I heard something about gallstones, so maybe this is the same masculine energy that's I'm picking up on here. It's had some sort of gallstone, kidney stone situation. My nose is getting really itchy at that, so that's definitely a possibility. But whatever this is, this masculine, I feel, realised, you know, that the people weren't willing to give them the same time and effort as they were willing to give to other people. Yeah, see, look, there's a judgmental card. I just looked down there. Non-judgmental projection, and so it's basically about projection. Yeah, so everything you judge in other people is because you have that trait in yourself. You recognise that trait in other people because you have that trait in you. So when you judge people for something, it's because you're projecting your own issues, your own shadow side onto other people. So maybe this masculine judged you harshly because they've been judged, or maybe this masculine had a fear of being judged. There's definitely that energy coming through. Okay. Give me a few cards, please, overall energy for this. Yeah. I definitely feel that from this masculine. Look up from the drama. Use your anger in healthy ways. I feel that because that's coming through to me, that there's a masculine who, when he needed other people, they weren't there. Sorry, I was just going to show you that, and I thought I'll wait and show you in a moment, but the celebration cards here. When this masculine needed people around him, they weren't there for him. They didn't give him any compassion or love or anything like that. And I feel the energy of this masculine maybe thinking, well, maybe that's what I deserve. Whatever this is, this masculine did not feel deserving of your love. I'll tell you what other cards come out in a moment. I'm just letting them come out. He didn't feel deserving of your love. And it might have been because of his past actions. As I say, maybe he's acted out in a way that he regrets. Maybe he was a bit of a cheater in a previous relationship, and maybe he's still kind of paying the price for that. Maybe he feels the guilt of that. Yeah, just as I say the guilt of that, the Judgment card come out. This masculine definitely worries about people's... this person definitely worries about people's image of them, people's judgment of them in some way. Because the fact that energy of the Samaritan woman coming through, either you made this masculine feel safe to be themselves, be comfortable even in their kind of shadow. You made this person feel safe about that. Whereas other people have definitely made this person feel like they're bad, they're wrong, they're not good for their past actions or something like that. I definitely feel the energy of somebody's been pulling this masculine energies down as you've been trying to raise this masculine's frequency, which I feel you have been doing, because I have Jesus and Mary here. So it says Jesus and Mary Magdalene, sacred union. And that's what I was picking up on. The sacred union codes coming through. And there is some sort of celebration energy. With the celebration card, a time to celebrate is coming in. And I spoke about Paul, a couple of nights ago, who went through his awakening and then became obviously one of the most prolific followers of Jesus, who wrote 80% of the New Testament, but he was not a believer. So I feel now this masculine could be a believer, but there has been faith over fear. You can do this, and this masculine has done this before. This masculine had something to learn here, but I do feel this masculine is some sort of wisdom bringer himself. He had lessons to learn, because I feel like he is to bring this information to other people. But I feel the masculine projected his... I just feel a very strong energy of judgment coming through it, and I felt that right from the start. That's why I brought forward the story about the Samaritan woman, because she felt judged. But Jesus gave her, as I say, an audience to share what had happened to her, why people had turned their back on her. And I feel there's something here that you maybe gave this masculine that safe space, but still they did not feel like they could turn their back on a past situation, or maybe they still felt they weren't deserving of your love. Because the Something Good song is that, in that Something Good song, it's Maria and Captain Von Trapp, and they're saying to have found each other, they must have done something good. And I feel this masculine has always felt like they've done something bad. Now, whether they've been told that as a child, they've maybe grown up in a family who've made them feel like everything they did was wrong. You know, like you're never good enough type of energy. Something has made this masculine feel they're not good enough and they were not deserving of love. Which is going to make this union even more sweeter. See? Denial. And how many times did Peter deny Jesus to only become, again, one of Jesus's most important followers, but then also to help set up churches and things like that in Jesus's honour, along with Paul. So the masculine has definitely denied. They have denied the connection with you, Divine Feminine, but it's not because they don't feel it. They feel it. They feel this sacred union, but they have denied it purely because of fear of judgment. And as I say, it could be something that's hindered them from their past life as well here. Because I feel with the Wisdom Bringer card, with the Earth School card, this could be something that they've had to learn that they haven't learned in past lives. Excuse me for burping. Definitely could be that there's something here they still had to learn from a past life. But this masculine is definitely, they're seeing things in a very different way. That's all I'm going to say. Because there's some kind of transformative energy taking place for this masculine. Like they're in some sort of cocoon of light at this time. They're definitely going through some sort of, yeah, look, they're ascending. It says taking onward steps, pilgrimage. This is, steps are my, any kind of stairs in my meditation is a sign of ascension as well. But the fact I was feeling that the masculine is, they're changing, they're transforming. In fact, I think this card says that. Yeah. Paul, awakening and transforming. This is ascension. This is sacred union energy coming in here. And if you feel this is resonating with you so far, but your masculine not feeling like he deserved love because of his childhood or something like that, but you need to just trust that this is happening and that everyone is working behind the scenes. Excuse me. Everyone is working behind the scenes for your highest and greatest good. And this masculine definitely needs to speak to you at some point. So Mary, yeah, Mother Mary, mothering and nurturing. And this is the energy that I've had come through the strongest today for me. Mother Mary and Jesus and Mary Magdalene. And what's beautiful is those colours as well. Like the turquoises and the pinks, the pale pinks and the dark pinks and all the blues and things. Healing and meditation. So this, I definitely feel, and look, prayer, the power of prayer. So I feel this masculine could be sitting in prayer, meditation a lot now, spending a lot of time connecting with his higher self as well. But he's definitely, as I say, the things that maybe if you don't realise is just how much is going into these connections energetically all around you. With the angels, with your guides, completely protected by the divine here. Completely surrounded by the armour of God's protection. Spiritual protection, it says armour of God. Nothing can get in the way of these unions. And you need to know that. And not just you need to know that, you need to believe it. Me telling you the unions are happening, you can be like, oh, well, that's what loads of other readers are saying and nothing's happening. But if you don't believe that it's going to happen, this is a very protected union. And it's happening. That's why I should just title this video. Sacred Union, it's happening. Trust. Give me one more, please, and then I'm going to get, oh, so I got 2. The Holy Spirit is within you. And it truly is. I remember my masculine, he said to me, surely if the Holy Spirit's in everyone, then people wouldn't do bad things. And you would think that, you would think so. That was a very good question from my masculine, but the thing is, we all have the Holy Spirit within us. And if you don't listen to you, so for example, if someone is not listening to the Holy Spirit within, say for example someone's about to rob someone, they're about to steal someone's purse or something on a bus, and they internally that conscious, that Jiminy Cricket, the little cricket, is saying, don't do it. That might be the only money she has. She might not have any other way to survive. That could be, you're about to maybe take that woman's bill money, and then she might get thrown out of her home. She could end up homeless if you take her money, if you take her credit cards and all this. But so that is the energy of, don't do anything you're going to regret. Don't make a bad decision. But some people ignore that little niggly voice of reason and do it anyway, out of desperation, because they're on their shadow side, out of greed, whatever this is. So we all do have the Holy Spirit within us, but not everyone listens to the reason and the voice of good and kindness and compassion until you go through your awakening, and then you realise that floods through you more and more and more, and the more you allow your soul to guide you, it can only lead you to goodness. So love thy neighbour. Being of service. And this is exactly where it takes you. When you allow your higher self to guide you and you allow the energy of the Holy Spirit to flow through you, hello, you're in service. And it doesn't matter what your service is. It doesn't matter if you're somebody, I just read someone's comment under one of my videos from a week or two ago saying, I can't think of anything worse than fame. And it's true. Fame puts people off because it just makes you feel really icky when you look at people and, they don't really care about anything apart from their fame and celebrity status and stuff like that. But some people use their fame for good reasons. Fame can be a good thing if you're using it for all the right reasons. You're using it to help other people around the world. There's many famous people out there who have done so much to help other people in the world. And so I wouldn't condemn fame. It's not fame that is the toxicity, because having fame can be used in the right way, in the correct way. You can use your famous status to help others and to make a difference in the world, or you can use it to better your own life and not care about anyone else. In which case fame becomes quite a toxic thing, because it's an all encompassing selfishness for one person. But if you're using your fame to bring some good into the world, to bring some love and light into the world, and trust me, there are many famous people out there who I've had dreams with, I've had conversations with in many of my dreams as well, who are light workers, who are earth angels, who are twin flames, and who are doing a lot. They may be a famous face on the cover of OK magazine or Vogue or whatever, but they're doing a lot for humanity behind the scenes. They are light workers. So don't shun people who are famous as being toxic, because trust me, a lot of famous people are a lot better than you think. Yeah. They have Jesus with them, and that's, I used to think the same. I used to think, celebrities, it was all just very toxic, very shadow energy. But there's a lot of very famous people who have that Christ consciousness within. So I just wanted to put that out there. Fame isn't bad, it's sometimes the people. So let's see. Can I get, give me some cards here about what's going on. Okay, my energy. And I'm going to get some other cards around this connection. Yay! Okay. And I'm about to pull some cards of Mary Magdalene's in a moment. Okay. We'll find out the energies that are working closest with the masculine and the feminine. Archangel retreats. Okay. So this is the cards that come out. So these are the ones that we will read. So I'll put my glasses on. So it's nice, I'm about to use some Mary Magdalene oracles. So again, Mary Magdalene come out in this deck here. So it'll be interesting to see if Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary and Jesus comes out in my next deck, because I'm sure they will. So Mary Magdalene was a high initiate in the order of the I can never say that. the Essenes. I can never say that properly. And the spiritual partner of Jesus. She is now master of the sixth ray, raising dogma into spirituality. Mary Magdalene's Ascension Retreat is in Marseille. She radiates a glowing buttercup yellow light to all who attune to her. Her light was hidden from us for centuries as she was misjudged about her role in Jesus' life. If you have felt wronged or misunderstood, Mary Magdalene offers you the courage to maintain your integrity. This card is an invitation to attune to Mary Magdalene's Magdalene. I can't speak tonight. To receive her blessing. I maintain my truth and see the spirituality in all things. So again, that card, see the energy of being judged. Then this is what I've been feeling right from the start, and maybe that's why Mary Magdalene and Jesus are working so prominently with this couple, because they want them to get over this kind of judgmental fear that's been holding them back. I guess we're at 37 minutes already. So Pallas Athena. Pallas Athena is known as a goddess of truth and wisdom. She is Lord of Karma for the fourth rays and holds the sword of truth to show humanity the way forward. Although she wields her sword for the highest ideals and divine truth, she prefers to use wisdom to settle disputes. Your guidance is to follow her example, see the higher perspective in all areas of conflict, draw on your abundance of wisdom and tact to communicate with everyone concerned, and use the sword of truth to point the divine way forward. I use the sword of truth to lead the way. So again, this is about resolving things and always seeking to resolve things without conflict or without judgment, because I do feel that is such an important thing. And I think I started telling you last night I was going to tell you an alternative story to the Medusa story with Athena as well, which I will try and remember and do in one of these, end of one of my other readings. Because I've got an interesting story about that. So it's interesting because there's one of my wonderful viewers, her name is Medusa something or other. In the golden era of Atlantis, many great souls placed some of their energy as well as the Christ Buddha light and that of the rays into a sacred pool to create a high frequency group consciousness. People could draw from the sacred pool to enhance themselves and their projects. This golden white Mahatma energy is once more available, and you're invited to draw it through your chakra system into the earth. It will raise your frequency and help the planet, for you will leave golden white footprints wherever you go. Send this to others to accelerate their ascension. I invoke the Mahatma energy to flow through me now. So that's another amazing card. the amethyst skull. During the golden era of Atlantis, each of the high priests and priestesses of the tribes fashioned a crystal skull that was an advanced computer and programmed it with the knowledge and wisdom held by their tribe. All the information was placed into the amethyst master skull, which is kept safely in the inner planes. Receiving this card suggests you look for the highest perspective in a situation that presents itself to you now. Explore the details, and when you have all the facts, take the decisions with wisdom and integrity. I explored all the information before I take that decision. So again, that is another card of not having judgment, making decisions based on using your wisdom and your guidance, and not to look to see things from a higher perspective. Lord Kameka. Kameka came from another universe to set the conditions for the golden age of Atlantis with Archangel Metatron. He has returned to Chohan of the Eighth Ray, a soul ray of purification, enlightenment, and communication. When I say communication, my throat chakra dries up. When you receive this card, you're on a quest for enlightenment. Your guidance is to breathe Kameka's blue topaz light into your aura, expand your attitude to one of the unconditional love, acceptance of others, and personal responsibility. Kameka will open new doors for you and guide your footsteps towards enlightenment and ascension. I call on Lord Kameka to enlighten and support me. So, and the last one. So strange you said communication and my throat dried up. Archangel retreats. One of the most effective ways to accelerate your ascension is to visit Archangel retreats during your sleep. It helps to know where the retreat is, but not essential. During the day, think and talk about the Archangel whom you wish to visit. Breathe in his energy to prepare you for your journey when you are ready, and ask to be taken to their retreat. Your Archangel will enfold you and help you with whatever you most need to know. My tap just turned on. Sorry, that's what they do when they want to reinforce. So they'll definitely want to reinforce here. Use this as a way to connect with your angels in your sleep state. Your guidance is to receive for yourself and ask for the light to help you serve the world. And then this is your affirmation. I wish Archangel, and then fill in the space. I wish Archangel in my sleep tonight. So you wish to connect with that Archangel in your sleep. So interesting. And again, that strong energy come through. If you use your wisdom, use your guidance, and try not to be judgmental in situations. And that's not just for your masculine, but in all situations, because, you know, as I say, judging others is projection of that same energy within you. And when I see a lot of people writing negative things about their masculines, I kind of smile, because your masculines are a mirror of you. So all the things you're accusing your masculine of being, and all the nasty things you're accusing your masculine of doing, it's, you know, coming from another half of you. So that's your shadow side. So you're kind of projecting your own flaws, and which I know is quite a hard thing to believe sometimes, but it's so true. So let's see what was come through here. As I say, I'm not gonna let this go too long, because I'll get a couple of cards from Mother Deck to close out in a moment. But let's see. And I'll get a guardian angel card as well, I think, tonight. Because, as I say, what you don't realise is how much is going into bringing you and your beloved back together. There's definitely a strong sacred energy, sacred union energy coming through so loudly. I split the deck on God and Divine Order. So that tells you everything you need to know right there. Everything is happening in God's timing, and you just have to trust Magdalene and God. Trust that you're being guided in the right way here. And I might read from some of the cards that come out as well, because some of the messages that come through with the cards is just absolutely beautiful. What did I say about miracles? Trust. I was just having this conversation with my daughter earlier and saying to her, say it out loud. And I'm asking you to say it now too. Say it out loud right now if you're watching this. If you believe in miracles, say it out loud. I believe in miracles. Because this miracle energy has been coming through so strongly. And I do feel that that wolf painting today lying on my kitchen floor just shows the power of miracles. And I feel there's such a beautiful sacred union energy right now happening, and it's going to bring with it miracles. I really do feel that. In fact, I'm going to read the card. Saint and Sinner card. Now, I told you that about, it's so interesting that I told you the story about the Samaritan woman at the start, because she was seen as a sinner. But yet Jesus gave her the time of day and made her feel for a moment like she wasn't a sinner. So I do feel this masculine is definitely concerned about people judging him. Maybe if he leaves his, if he left his wife or something, or his family, he'd be seen as some sort of, I mean, it's so strange that that came through today for me to use an example, but it came through for a reason. And the whole message, the entire message has been about judgment and judging someone as a sinner and things like that. So acceptance. Yeah, there's something this masculine has a real problem with accepting love, and it's because I feel they've been judged so harshly. As I say, maybe it's a childhood thing where they've been told they're not good enough or something like that. But this card also represents accepting things that you cannot change. And there's something definitely here about letting go. Divine Feminine, you have done something right here, because I feel like you've accepted that, you know, things are the way they are. If I'm to be with my masculine, it'll happen. And you've just let it go. You've accepted that you cannot control everything, you can't change everything, and you had to let your person see these things for themselves. Sophia, yeah, that is, I mean, that is very strong feminine energy coming through. And I told you I got the Guardian Angel deck out tonight for a reason. I do feel strong Guardian Angel energy around you and this person. And I feel the Guardian Angel is also a very powerful spirit elder. Look at that. Love. Bringing you both back to unconditional love. That Venus energy. Complete unconditional love. The Venus energy is all about unconditional love for yourself and for every living thing around you. But also that deep, passionate love you share for another person. And I do feel you have some sort of powerful, guardian here. Yeah, I was wondering if this was going to come out. Look, Magdalene and the real you. Mary Magdalene was judged. And, you know, nobody really saw the true Mary Magdalene when she was alive. It's only now people are starting to understand just how amazing she truly is, and how truly amazing she's been for so many lifetimes. Not just in her time with Jesus, that was her most prominent, one of her most prominent lifetimes, but she has also done so much during the times of ancient Egypt and stuff as well. She's done so much for humanity alongside Jesus. And I do feel I feel you were the only one who really saw this masculine for who they were. And they know that now. But it has caused them a lot of confusion, a lot of sleepless nights. struggling to try and figure out why they pushed you away. Mother Mary. And look, little children right behind that. That's about your inner child needing love. I'm going to read some of these cards to let you hear the message. Give me one more, please. And I'm going to read it. And I'll get a guardian angel message. Okay. Gaia. And surrender. Surrendering to the universe. Surrendering to the universe here. It had to be done, and it has to be done, because all I can tell you right now is my soul is happy and rejoicing, and I don't have a clue why. The Messenger. That's a powerful card. And the crucifixions here. This is a strong energy. Whoever this masculine is, they have a very powerful energy. And look, the heart and soul card here. The heart and soul card is all about loving with your heart and soul. And when you love with your heart and soul, wow, that's the ultimate. When you are loving with your heart, your human heart, and allowing your soul to feel that same love, the vibration and the healing that comes through. Sorry, that's the wrong card. The healing that comes through to Mother Gaia is huge. And I just let the deck on God. So let's get some messages from the book. I'm not going to read all the cards. I'm just going to read the most prominent ones. I'm going to read Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene. Okay. The real you. As humans, we are so attached to our physical world that we often lose sight of our true nature. In attaching your identity and sense of worth to worldly status and achievements, you have lost touch with the real you. Something inside you yearns to reconnect, pay attention to your feelings, and start to reclaim the many beautiful qualities you possess, including the unique qualities you have so long repressed and ignored. Lighten up and have faith. Laughter is the best medicine for you at this time. Let go of all you think is right and wrong, and all you think you should do, and just be you. As your true nature re-emerges, you'll feel inspired and discover a new way of looking at life. In turn, you will achieve greater success and feel a great sense of fulfillment. Nurture yourself physically, spiritually, and emotionally. There is so much to be grateful for, and so much in life to explore. So that is an amazing card to get. Now the Messenger card, you will soon find yourself shining brightly, and as such you attract much admiration and attention from others. Our universe was born through a super luminous explosion of light. In an instant it expanded from a tiny point to spurt millions of light years in every direction. You too are about to experience a rapid expansion that brings increased recognition in your field of work or study. You will soon be looking over the horizon as you travel in far and distant lands. Be grateful for all the new experiences you're about to have, and all the opportunities that are about to come your way that you will accomplish. Enjoy each moment, yet remain humble and grounded. For in doing so, you will attract even greater support from others. You're a beacon of light and hope, a source of great inspiration for many who cross your path. Go forth in love and light and share the love of God. And so I'm going to get I'll read Mary Magdalene. I'll read Sophia. Someone dear to you needs your love and support at the moment. In this moment, perhaps even your forgiveness. Put aside any recent disagreements and let it all go, and make up with this person. Deep down, you both know you love each other deeply. Life is too short to waste. Adopt a loving attitude, for love will heal all things. Honour and respect each other. There is differences between you as individuality is sacred. You are both beautiful souls Through love and forgiveness, a world of infinite possibility and contentment awaits you both. So this card, that Sophia energy, is all about opening up to love and be loved, but it's also about opening up to forgive others. And it's like no conflict, no argument is worth I just saw 555. No argument or conflict is worth not being with the one you love. So let me see, I'm going to read so the Saint's inner card, the assumption you are making about another person or even that could or event could turn out to be completely wrong. Realizing that in every theory there's a contradicting and oppressive and an opposing thought. There may be more to this situation than first meets the eye. You are being advised to keep an open mind and use your wisdom and not use your judgment until you have all the facts. Remember also that when the judgment we make upon others, these are also judgments we are making about ourselves. Exactly. You will not find peace and fulfillment while holding on to the I'm right and they're wrong attitude. Accept that there is no single truth that applies universally, and things will become clearer soon. Thank you. That's exactly what I was trying to say. So let's read Mother Mary. It says, dearest one, I ask you to surrender the fear and anxiety you hold for a loved one's well-being. Trust all will turn out for the highest and greatest good of all concerned. This current situation is simply part of your loved one's life experience and learning journey. A blessing eventually stems from this, even though you don't remember. At the heart of all creation, only love exists. Allow divine love to sit within your heart now. Feel it move the earth and stars as the miracle of life forever unfolds. Have faith in the universal spirit of life and know that you and those dear to you are eternally protected. I shower your loved ones with protective and healing light now, so please do not worry. And that just makes me want to cry. So this is the message for Magdalene's card, and I'm going to get a quick guardian angel message. Go forth and be true to yourself. Dare to be different and to make mistakes. Create, for it is in creation that you exist. In a world full of dreams that stem from your heart, in oneness, love and hatred, wonder and awe, softness and pain, joy and light. In the stillness of the unknown awaits a void wanting to be filled. Step into it with courage and strength now. Life is like a budding rose reaching for the light. Love will lead you to greener pastures. Keep your pockets full of dreams, for life is a test of your faith. Allow your light to shine brightly. There is no beginning or end. There is only love. And the love card here, it says, a beautiful relationship will soon develop. This relationship will continue to grow for many, many years to come, and endless blessings will stem from it. Appreciate and savor each moment together, and always keep the flame of love alight in your heart, for love is a magnet. You cannot help but attract love when you have true love in your heart for yourself. So there's something very beautiful happening here for this connection. Okay, this is a love connection, but this person needs you not to judge them too harshly. And we keep getting that, like, get all the facts. You got the Athena card as well about get all the facts. You want to, you know, this is the energy of putting an end to the conflict, and forgiveness is going to be necessary here. And the Purgatory card, that's all about someone who feels they're not worthy, and who they keep themselves in this constant mental prison, that Eight of Swords kind of mental prison. I'll get a True Love Oracle and then a Guardian Angel message to close out. So we are going to be over there again, but it happens every time. Time just flies these days. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Look deep within your heart and you will find and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Let the message come out there. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present, so enjoy. And I do feel for you, Divine Feminines, that is so true. Like your passion for life and passion for yourself is actually what's bringing your masculine back here into this sacred union energy. So balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges each other. And I do feel that this is, you have to understand here, you and your person may have been judgmental of each other in the past, but I do feel this is a conflict that needs to be brought to an end. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. You have the opportunity to put an end to this separation, Divine Feminine, when this masculine returns. Okay? I feel this masculine's coming in. They want to talk. They want to, because this is sacred union. It's happening. There's codes coming in now. This is, for some of you, this is many masculines getting ready to take this leap of faith back towards you. But there is going to be some sort of compromise required. So, new beginning. Yeah, exactly. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately at this time. I'm telling you, there's a new beginning coming in here. It's being offered, and it's all really up to you, Divine Feminines, if you can have the strength to sacred union. Honour and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Exactly. The whole point of this reading was, I was saying, there was a sacred union, and there was something about not judging, like actually giving someone the chance to explain, the same way Jesus gave the Samaritan woman a chance to speak her truth and explain that she'd been searching for love in all the wrong places, and that's why she ended up in the situation she did. Cupid's arrow strikes. Exactly. So let's get a guardian angel message. Can I get a guardian angel message, please, just to close out this reading? And thank you so much for all the love and guidance you've provided throughout this message. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you. Okay, compassion. Dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender the self-criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy of someone's love. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honour yourself as you are. So for some of you, this is a two-way thing with you and your masculine. I feel like, Divine Feminine, you were not feeling good enough, you were not feeling worthy, so you projected that onto your masculine, making them then feel not worthy, and it was just a kind of mirrored thing. But compassion and forgiveness, non-judgmental energy here is required. Using your wisdom, using your kindness, as you know, as we saw in Athena's card as well, there's always a way to settle a conflict through being rational and forgiveness and allowing to see each other's perspective first and foremost, because you know, there's not always a right or wrong to an argument, and there cannot be. And I always say this to everyone, I've been saying it for years, there cannot be a disagreement, there cannot be a war if one side lets down their defences, if one side drops their armour, if one side drops their weapons and decides to talk things through. Things can be very quickly healed without the use of arguments and disagreements. And I think that's the energy of Athena as well. Athena only ever went to war when it was a means to an end, when there was no other way to resolve the problem. And even then, the war was always to bring justice to a situation. It was never a war just for you know, it was never, she never approved of wars just for killing or for greed or anything like that. It was wars when there was no other way to end the dispute. And I feel there's a strong energy coming through for whoever this is connecting to. You have sacred union energy coming in here. This is a sacred union. It's happening now. But you have the choice, Divine Feminine, if you want to allow it to happen, and if you can forgive and reserve judgment on your person. Allow them to explain and tell you their story. And I think when you do, it's some magical, miraculous energy is going to come from this. So thank you all for watching. Check out the description box below this video if you want to get in touch with me or want to get in touch with me about my services. Thank you as always for watching. My videos are running over so long these days, so I apologise for that, but thank you to everyone who watches. And I know it's more than Angela. The people that's going, it's not just Angela, we watch the end as well. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all so much. So I send you lots of blessings. God bless you, your home, your family, your pets. And God bless your unions come in very, very soon in the 3D. Sending love and healing to you all, and many blessings. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for all you do for us, and thank you for this time we've spent together today. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name, amen. Take care, everyone. Sending you love. Namaste. Bye.